Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Transport Fever, episode number 8. Now this episode, obviously let it go through to 1890, also cleared our debt, zero debt, 8.61 million in the bank, so things are looking up, things are getting better. These guys aren't quite full anymore, heading up into here. Production is a little bit down, a little bit. Oh, details. So we've still got a fair bit stored in there, but we're actually getting a fair bit of fuel into here, into Miami, and actually down into Florida as well. So if we bring up, not that, if we bring up our lines. So Florida's making money just. Construction lines making a lot. Crude oil north and south are making money. Miami fuel line's making $1 million. Stone line's making money, and Texas fuel line's making money as well. So everyone's in the green. That's 84% good. Miami is 99 and 99 for outstanding. Florida is 39 of 46 for good as well. So this episode I was thinking of, we want to run some food into Miami. Now I was thinking of going from here into here, then into Miami. We've got food there as well, so we could always, if we can, that is. I don't know if we can actually put in. We can put in a farm. We can put it straight to production 4 as well. So obviously, we could put it in through here somewhere. Go from there to there to there. And then this farm could probably use this one. That farm can use that one. Might as well, we can give it a whirl. We haven't actually put a building down as yet, so, or like an industry down, so. Try to do it so we're not demolishing too much land. Trying to get a flat spot somewhere. It's going to be the hard thing. There you go. So we want to go around the left side of this train line. Look at where we're going to put a station. The station, and then we'll have to go through both these lines and into there. So I think if we whack it down in here somewhere. Oh, geez, 1600 limit. Didn't quite expect that much, but okay. Now we want to put in a freight station. Where's the other nearest food? They're all the way over that side, aren't they? So we're just going to need a double line. I'm thinking we may need to use a livestock train and a grain train, but if you watched our other videos, it's like livestock just doesn't get picked up. But I also think that's because the food only produces one. So if we went from here to somewhere else, like up into there with actually, or even into here, so livestock into there and say food into there, we could do that. Actually, that food could even go back to Allentown, and this one could even go up into Miami itself. So we could do that. So we're gonna have to come around and into there. The land is a bit high through there as well. We'll have to sort of try and sneak in behind here somewhere if we can. Okay, we'll whack that down. We'll get the first first one set up, so we want to go straight around into here. So we'll use the left line. Now, money's not too much of an issue now, so we don't need to be overly concerned about like the terrain adjustments and stuff. But we still don't want to just go spending money willy-nilly if we can avoid it. As far as a station goes, where do we want to put it? Can we run? It's going to try and run a road without actually going through that. Can we run a road from here to there? No, we can't, so that's going to ruin that idea. I was thinking of getting a station just here. Actually, this one's going to go back down to Allentown anyway, so doesn't matter, we won't worry about that. So we'll put in another double station here, which may cost us a fortune because of the land. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought. So we'll whack her in here somewhere. From there to there is a big jump, so we'll put it in there. Okay, might need to go back a little bit. Get this guy back down and out, sort of heading towards this guy. Dug a bit of a hole in the ground, but that's what we need. So have a quick look at Allentown. Commercial's right in there. Okay, so and there's something being constructed there. So can we get rid of that? We don't want to delete those buildings. So maybe if we put in a small street. No, about a small country road. We should be able to get a spot where we're not going to demolish both. I'm thinking maybe not because of the land. Okay, so we'll just put in a medium street. It's going to demolish a bit of land. We won't demolish that unless we need to. So on freight station, try and keep them 4 wide. Wow. Okay. The land here is shocking. So swing this around. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that is terrible. The more we put it down into here, the more we're going to get. But the way the track is set up is just not ideal. Just see how much it gouges into the ground, because there's a massive hill that's there. Have a quick look around. What else do they take? Construction materials and goods. There's construction materials here and here. So we could possibly swing into there. So we'll use maybe this line there. Now, fortunately, it's probably going to destroy a lot of these hills because the terrain is just absolutely shocking through here. So we'll go around this line and straight back into there. So they're sort of running side by side. Now a depot. Might do the usual thing and get a bit of a flat spot here. About there somewhere, and try and see if we swing this one around into there, which we have. Train and a depot. Construction not possible. Well, it is now. Back in a signal as we usually do, which I'm not sure if we even need one, but so this is going to be Allentown. Should we rename this to something smaller? Thinking we should. North Las Vegas, we don't want to name that bloody big. Just trying to think of a name. What name can we use? We haven't got Boston anywhere. We could probably change it to Boston. I don't think we've got Boston yet. Or do we? No, we don't. Okay, beautiful. So we'll change the name of this to Boston Farm Station. Change this to Boston Food Station. Boston Commercial Receiving. So we've got the Boston Red Sox baseball team. So we could do the lines red. So new line, although I know I've already got red, but that's a dark red for Texas. So go a light red. We'll call this Boston Grain line. I'm only going to take grain out of there. New line from there to there. Make it red. Call it the Boston Food line. Okay, so how much do they actually need? They only need 60. So it depends on how long it's going to take us to get from there to there. Shouldn't be too bad with the new train. It's fairly quick. So buy, and then we want the gondola. Change it to grain. I'm only going to put 4 down at the moment. Boston Grain train. Put on speed 1. Let him go. Have a look at every 4 minutes. Buy trains. The red one. Food. So we'll grab 4 as well and see how that goes. Boston Food Train. Bring them both up the top and just keep an eye on them both. Have a look at the times. 4 minutes and 5 minutes. So we'll do our usual quick calculation. Where are we? So Boston was 60. So 60 divided by 720 is 0.08. So 28 divided by 300 is 0.09, so just a bit above. Now obviously our grain transfer we're going to deliver a bit too much, so 28 divided by 240 equals 0.12 pretty much. So we're going to get more grain in than we are actually going to get food out, which is good. That's what we want to do. Production's through the roof though, but so we'll just keep an eye on them and watch them head on up. Chugging away at 63 Ks. Still haven't fixed up my logo. Still trying to work out how it's all done. So I think episode number 4 is now live on YouTube, and this is now episode number 8. So my internet's still a fair way behind, but I'm just pretty much just addicted to this game at the moment. So I'm just pumping out as much as I can. They've got it in storage, so they've got a little bit stored in there. So he's probably taking a little bit too much in. This guy is not full, but they're still making money, so that's the main thing. So as I've said before, you need to come back and keep an eye on these things and keep monitoring. See, they've got a little bit stored, and it's pumping it out pretty quick. Production limit of 400, so head down. There we are. We'll get rid of this again. It's got 3 grain on board, so they're using our line. It's 87 stored grain. So as I said, we could probably put in livestock from around here to here. If I'm going to do that, I need to have a look at the land. I probably want to just put in a bloody tunnel. I'd say like a massive tunnel through here into here, because it's going to cost us an absolute fortune. We could always go around, but so if I go from here to here, it's going to be $8 million. I think that'll be the way to go for us. No, it's a lot of money, but we can always go up and over. It's still $9 million, so it's probably cheaper for us just to go under. Or through, I should say. Let's go through the mountain instead of around it. No point in going around this way because of the way our station's set up. So here comes our first delivery of grain. How much we got here? Still only 3. We'll check all our lines. Everyone's making money except for our Boston stuff at the moment. But that's going to take a while for them to kick into gear. Here's our first delivery of grain. Bam, 28,000. Money in the bank. Not enough money in the bank, but it's still money in the bank. So obviously our food line. I might speed it up a little bit. I want him to wait for a full load because there's no point in him turning around and heading back. He's better off just sitting there waiting. So there's only 6 here. Need him to wait for a full load as well. Production's going down as fast as we're looking at it. Maybe if we do the same. Whoop. know they're going to be losing money. Get rid of that again because it's annoying. So they're using our line, try to ship more grain. Well, that's the idea. So we're definitely going to get livestock out of here. So there's no point in shipping grain and livestock to the same thing because it only accepts one or the other. If you look at this, that's the grain or livestock, not grain and livestock. The little line, that's our or line. Nothing stored, so we've got to get this guy down here as fast as we can. When he hits 25, I might send him off. Where is he? Down here, because that's all he needs to be full. Still got money coming in, as we can see. Come on, production. 22. Too better off. Might as well just wait for a full load. It's only 3 extra, so. Yeah, so we want to get livestock into here and food into Miami. I've already got the commercial side of things set up on this side. It's just a matter of getting into here. Should probably. I don't want to go too far around. We could probably go around and then back in. Wouldn't be too big an issue. Just gonna have to put that to load if available. We're just gonna have to try. Whoop. Okay, there's an issue. It's not pressing any buttons. It still wants me to. There we go. Got rid of it. Still moving my map without me even realising I've been able to do anything about it. Can we put in? We can put in a road through here, so that'll be what we want to do. There we go. We can keep the speed up. So push that into there. Where do we come out? So there and there. Try and follow the line of this station around if we can. There we go. Follow this line around. How about that? Once it starts to fling left, which it pretty well will be very soon. Say there. We'll start to branch off and go our own way. Gonna have a little bit of a hill here, but can we get through the other side and put in a tunnel? We can. It's only 1.3 mil, so that's not too bad. A quick look. We'll whack that in. Now, obviously it's money we don't really need to spend, but it's not much. We've got the money sitting there. Put in a double station again down this end, 240. Flick this around. We're gonna have to go around and into this side anyway. Now, I want to do the usual thing, leave a bit of room. Still hasn't got a full load of food yet. A little bit of a slowdown heading down into there, but that's fine. This guy needs to head straight up. Wonder if want to. Can we put in a tunnel? Not really. It's going to put in a tunnel there. We don't want a tunnel there. It's going to chew a huge chunk out of the land. We also, I think we need to come over this way a little bit more. So I'm not sure about anything else going in here just yet. So we'll just use the left line. We'll get our curve up. See, we're not going to have a great deal of speed if we try and connect to there. It slows down a fair whack through here. Yeah, that spot. That spot there, that'll do. So we're going to go, keep pressing the M key and try and get the land less adjusted, which is what we'll do. Need to load if available. There's 14 there. We'll go and have a quick look and slow the speed back down because we're still running flat out. Here we are. So he's coming down to get more livestock. There's 20 there, and you can take a total of 28. There's 2 left behind here, and he can take a total of 28. He's got half a full load. Boston's good. Happy enough. So now this will be the Miami livestock train. So we need to make a new line. Of course, this will be black once we get it up and running from there to here. Black. Miami livestock train. Done. New line from there to there. Black. Miami food train. Now, as we can see, the massive difference in line from here to here to there to there. So this one is going to be a lot shorter. So we probably just use like our slower train or something on this one. Now, as far as depot goes, can we do anything here? Let's have an interesting little depot. Thinking we should be able to, but it's going to take a big gouge out of the ground. Maybe if we go this way instead. Still going to take a gouge out of the ground, as we can see. There we go. I hate taking big chunks of land away, but doesn't look too bad, I guess. So we want to go by train. Fastest train, 75 clicks. Still haven't got a bigger gondola yet, so I think we might need 12 of these guys. That'll do. So Miami. Yep, we need livestock, not grain. Everyone's probably smacking themselves in the head going, you idiot. Okay, livestock. 12 of those bad boys. Miami livestock train. Stock. Move the mouse so I can see if I'm typing properly. Done. I won't worry about a food train yet. I'll let the deliveries here pick up first. So Miami livestock train is every 9 minutes. Now this one is obviously going to take a little bit longer, a little bit less longer, I should say. But if you put in one of these guys, black, food, how much do they need? 76. So 6 of those. Food train. Compare the times now. I'd like to try and get them around similar time. So livestock there is 9 minutes, food train is 6 minutes. This guy's got 12 carriages, this guy's got 6, so that should be okay, fingers crossed. So I know this guy is going to struggle up this mountain. We go move through a nice little forest here and head through our very expensive tunnel, which still has clipping issues, but so we're heading down to our Boston farm. End of the year, join up with next to our stone line. Max speed 75 clicks. There goes our stone train. Let's have a look. It's still got a little bit on board, not full, but that's okay. Got an electric trolley. Oh yeah. I haven't got much livestock here waiting to go. So go full load of any, and we need to change this to Miami food station. As we do, we'll triple speed it. Just keep an eye on it. Production's pretty low, but did he get a full load of grain? He has. Oh, what about his finances? Is he making money? He is. What about our food train? 24 or 28 making money? He is. Still got 74 stored livestock, so you can keep pumping that out into our train and we'll be happy. Get there eventually. This guy's still chugging away with nothing, so we'll do the same with him. Full load of any, move him over to the side here. Now, while this is going on, we'll have a quick look at our oil. There's still tons of crude oil down here, not as much down there. He didn't have a full load that time either, so we've got plenty stored. Production's through the roof. We've got 150 odd sitting here. In comes our Texas fuel line, which takes 98 back, and it'll nearly have a full load. I'll slow this down. Have a look at this guy. There's only 45 there, so I don't want to having too many carriages on. Obviously, the more carriages you have, the more production, but also the higher the monthly cost is, yearly cost is. 56, so we can drop back to 49, that'll do. So Miami fuel line, send him back off. This guy's got 24 on board. This guy can take 42. There's 31 there. He's the slowest train we've got. Still got plenty stored. We want to make sure our stored amount is still staying up. He's heading back out. He's heading back over to here. Texas is good with our fuel deliveries. Hopefully Miami will be good with our food, outstanding with everything else. So he's still only getting 54 of 70, but that's fine. This guy takes 56. Got 44 of 56, that's not too bad. He's 25 of 28. This guy's heading in. We got any still? Oh, new vehicle. None stored, but they're still producing, so we've still got some stored here, I should say. So we really need to get some more grain into there. Where's our depot? Just here, so don't want to pump in too much. We've got 11 left behind. He's taking 28. So that's 17. Maybe enough to have like 34. Another 4 more carriages, I think. We'll try and optimize that number. Because our Boston, both at the same time. He's halfway full. At this point in time, we've got 4 more grain gondolas. So this guy's, he's on his way back. That's what the issue is there. So put in a signal. Oh, not there. There quickly. We want grain. That one. Yeah. Boston grain line, off you go. He's going to stop there. Now, once this guy gets in his own line, we'll delete this one. Beautiful. So get him to head back down. It'll take 56. So you're going to have a full load this time. Close, 26. But there'll be nothing in storage there at the moment. So these guys are just costing us money at the moment, but still got 72 stored there. Keep an eye on over here. Things are going fairly good. He's still heading back with a full load. So you're heading back up there with a full load. Yep. He's coming in with a full load from the north line. The reason why I've dropped him down a little bit is I know there's heaps there, but we keep pumping more in, then they produce less, because once this stored number is above the potential, then they like stop producing as much as they were before. So, another new vehicle. The land here, state car, there we go. I'm not overly happy with the land here, but it's not too bad. Let's have a look at this bad boy. He takes 52. So, Miami construction line. Set vehicle. That's black. So 12, 24, 36, 48. Could probably do with one more. Give it 5. Change it to 100%. It's the only thing that uses a state car at the moment. How's production on this guy? He's making money. How about this guy? He's only got 16 on. That was because he had none stored, so he's still not going to have a full carriage, unfortunately, when he gets back there. 72 stored. They need to get it over to the station because it's only 3 carriages that are full. And we put another 4 on to try and bump that up, but it's not helping. Food wise, there's still 16 there. I know they're, look at them, they're both making money. Miami Food Train's not, neither Miami Livestock. Everything else is, but they're not because this guy hasn't even left yet. Hopefully he won't be far off leaving. You can still take 56, but they're not giving us the amount that we need down here. Will it be a bit closer this time? He's 4 to go and he'll be off. Thank God. You have 40 on board. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's better. Hopefully that'll keep picking up. This guy's not far off going now. Toot toot, off he goes. I'm right on board with him the whole way there and see how much he struggles up these hills. You can see our line down to the left there, our stone line. Our food train, our grain train. Through our tunnel with our clipping issue again. It's only doing 62 k's out of the possible 75, but it is uphill a little. Should come tearing down this hill and straight into the station. See how much money he makes? $1.14 million. So that is awesome. That's exactly what we need. Going to start pumping out some product now, we hope. We'll just set him to any load, it doesn't matter now, he's got one on, it should start pumping it out. I'll head down here and have a look. Let's have a look. We're still producing both, which is good. You probably won't have a full load when he gets back this time. But as per normal, we'll monitor it. He's got 21 waiting here, so he's not going to have a full load again. This guy's not going to be full. We're lucky to have 20 on, I think. Yeah, 18. But hopefully that production will start to pick up. Because still got plenty stored here. Production's fairly high. Now he's made his first delivery. It was only one food. How's Miami looking? Poor. Commercial, that was looking good. And I've also put in, I think I'd already show you, like a passenger station there, so we want to get passengers starting to get sorted out of there. The map's going to start to become busy with all these train lines everywhere, and these guys will try and get a tunnel in there over into Texas somewhere, maybe in here. decent sized mountain. So come on through and then head into here. Now we've got 8 lines, so have a look at the contour. We've got Boston, which could probably go up and around in the back. That can go there. So that's the left, second left, third left, say fourth left, fifth left, sixth left, seventh left, or the right, and eighth left. So yeah. So for Texas, I'd say we'll use 1, 2, 3, 4. Say the fourth from the left. So for Texas, we're going to use this one. So how much food's here? There's plenty waiting. 26. He's got 28 or 42 on, so that's awesome. Production's 100 of 100. Where's our livestock train? Looks like he's on his way back. Oh no, that's not him. Oh, here he is. Is he waiting? Not waiting for a full load? No, he's got 63 of 84, which is way better. This guy's got 28 of 56. Production wise, they've still got plenty stored. They need to start getting it to our station so we can deliver it. Food wise, it's good there. Food's good there. Get rid of these contours. Still got oil there. Oil there. Still got fuel. This bad boy's heading off. Full load on. Struggling away. Have a quick look. We haven't set up auto replacements for them yet. So Texas fuel line, we've got it set up. So now we're making decent money. I'll change everything to 100%. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't want 10, we only want 8. 14 for this guy. There's only 10 there. That'll be fine because it's going to be a faster train. Yeah, maybe fuel line. Still going to be the same train. Going to bump it to 8. That'll be fine. Crude oil line south. Be a faster train. Only to 8. Change it to 100%. Double check that. 100%. 100%. So north will be a faster train. There's 8 there. There's 8 there. Construction line will be a faster train. Already organised that. So they're all set and good to go. This old train here is still struggling away. He's struggling his way up this hill. A full load. He's got nearly 100 tons of fuel on board there. Check out this bad boy. We've got a livestock train there. He's pulling away from us. He's got more on board. He's still pulling away. I'd say he's had a better run up out of here, but grain train. Finances are still good. So yeah, there's not much else we can do. Got 10 minutes to go before the hour's up. Still want to try and keep these videos pretty much at an hour, because if we do any less, say half an hour, we're not going to get a lot of gameplay in. So I'm thinking an hour is a decent length. Still doing an hour for our Road to Glory Motorsport Manager series. Farm Simulator, still going to stick to probably half an hour to 40 minutes, and I'm going to try and get some more of them done very shortly as well. So now I've sort of let that game sort of slide for a little while with these new ones coming out, so I'd like to get on top of that and get that done. So he's making some money. He made 773 last year. See what he makes when he comes down into town this time. What's this guy waiting? He's waiting for a free path, and why is that? They've both gone opposite directions, so I don't know why he'd be waiting for a free path. Okay, because I haven't put signals in here, that's the problem. He did 854. There, will he go now? Yes, he will. 42 or 42 on board. 14 there. It's only 16 stored, so they're producing real quick. Producing quicker than we can actually deliver. Got 40 there, so we should be close to a full load on his next time back. Bring up our lines again. Miami Food Train's not making any money. Miami Stone Line, it's not making money either. For some reason. It says here he is. 99.7k. Okay, Miami Food Train's not, obviously, because he's probably been sitting there waiting for God knows how long. So we'll just watch him head in the station. But yeah, as per normal, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share the videos if you like. Don't forget to leave some comments. Let me know what you think we should continue to do. Continue to do freight. Maybe get some more freight into Miami. Try and get the rest of the commercial in here, and I think machines for industrial. We can maybe have a look at getting that done, or should we move straight to passengers? I'd like to wait a little bit longer maybe to get the passenger services up and running. I'm thinking faster trains and that sort of thing. I'm not sure about trucks and stuff yet, so on buses. We'll quickly whack in the depot there. We'll have a quick look. So we don't have like a truck yet, so there's still only 5 passengers there. So we really want to wait till we get like a steam bus, I guess you would call it, something that goes a little bit quicker, a few more passengers on board to sort of try and get these areas up and running, and hopefully a train that does 100 kilometers an hour. I think we're only limited to still 75 with this one, yeah, so our little train's gone, we can't buy him anymore. So that'll be the plan. So this has been Brito's Gaming, episode number 8 of our Transport Fever series, Transport Fever. As per usual, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in episode number 9.